CG24K, alright. Let's get it to the actual gameplay here. And there we have it. Playing some Skyrim today. Your girl Davis, first one to chat in here. How you doing, Davis? Good lord. So yeah, as you may be able to tell, I've made a few changes since the last time that I streamed. This is for the first time I'm actually streaming on my laptop rather than streaming straight from my PlayStation. And so far I am loving the amount of options that I get from it. Now, if I need to make any adjustments to the audio, or you don't like the user interface, the way that it's set up, or not the user interface, but my layout, be sure to let me know. Oh, and another thing too, this is my first time streaming like this. I ran a test stream a little bit earlier. Everything seemed to be functioning just fine. Well, other than the fact that, for whatever reason, my chat box doesn't seem to be putting your chat up. I'm not sure what that's all about. So yeah, there may be a fair amount of tweaking going on during this stream, considering that it's my first time doing a stream like this. But we'll see. It's a learning experience for everyone, after all. Pretty good. Hope you've been well. Great overlay. I appreciate the input. I saw that you uploaded a YouTube video not too much earlier today. Well, somewhat earlier today, and I haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet, but I certainly will. So, it's worth noting when it comes to Skyrim, this is the first time that I'm playing with this particular character on stream, and this guy, rather than like Janir is like a sneaky assassin thief type character, and this guy, his name is Ergnor Darkmane, because, you know, badass name and all. He is, you know, your classic Nord warrior, two-handed wielding, lots of damage, heavy armor, basically a tank type of character. And right now, we've gotten ourselves involved in quite a lot of stuff. Well, at least a decent number of stuff anyway. And I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. So let's see. Okay, we don't need to look at that. We need to look at our quests. Right now we're doing the companion quest line, and I am to the point now where I am a werewolf. I won't transform here in the city because that could be very bad for me. Not because I can't take all these people. It's because if... not a furry, I see, LOL. Yes. I decided to change it up because this type of character is actually that's the type of character that I originally beat the main quest with on PS3. And yeah, I also found a way through the annals, whatever the hell. I looked it up on YouTube essentially, and I discovered a way that I can stream and play stuff on PS4 and on my laptop without needing a capture card. It may not be quite the same type of quality that I would get out of a capture card, but I mean, I think this looks alright. Maybe not pitch perfect, but it looks alright to me. What does concern me, though, is things don't seem to be coming up in the chat box, and I'm wondering if I need to remove that element and then put it back in so that it will be good. Looks great. I appreciate it. It's your girl Davis, or your girl Davis. How's the audio? Can you hear the game audio? I know that you can hear me because I mean the microphone's showing that I can be heard, but I'm not sure if you can hear the game audio. I'm recording using the PS4 remote play feature right now, and that's how I'm able to do this without a capture card. It was a little bit of a pain to set it up originally before I figured out that I was just being dumb. So yeah, we're just kind of wandering the lands of Skyrim, and Right now, we could continue on the Companion's quest line if we wanted to. Now, this is the first time on PS4, at least, that I have gotten to the point where I'm a werewolf. And with the Dawn Guard... Oh, Jesus. Of course, the dragon just shows up randomly out of nowhere. And I'm not sure... What is he attacking? He attacking... Oh, guards. Okay, looks like we're going to have to handle this little situation. And there's a giant walking along the roads, too, so... Entertaining start to the stream, it would appear. And I'm being kind of strict with this character in that he does not use bow and arrows. I do have a couple of shouts in my repertoire, but not very far along as far as those are concerned, so we'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, it's just a regular dragon. We got this. Come on. Oh yeah, this is no problem. Especially since somebody else is preoccupying his attention. Or occupying his attention. Amethyst, gold, I will take. I don't need any of that other stuff right now. My god. Huh. So yeah, there will be some tweaking going on over the weeks. Try to strike a good balance of stuff. There's still some things I need to get figured out as far as my overlay, as far as the widgets. I'm still very new to all of this. And I'm sure that there's some kinks to be worked out. But we'll get it as we go along. Oh, no. I don't want to do this. I'm not sprinting. Why am I not sprinting? Oh boy. That damn giant. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that I can escape from him, so... Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I can. If I just keep running this way, maybe I can escape. I don't know if I can, though. We'll see. Oh, yeah. We're getting away from him. I think he got caught on a rock or something. So, yeah. What is it that we want to do? Do we want to continue pursuing the Companion's quest line? We certainly could, but it'd be a little bit out of the way for us. We got to go collect a Glenmoral witch's head, and we can also wipe them all out. Save the dragons. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of those dragons around. I'm in between the point where you fight your first dragon. Oh, excuse me. Where you fight your first dragon, and when you what am I trying to say? When you go up to High Hrothgar for the first time. And this is a point where like you'll see dragons occasionally spawn, and like they are a part of the world now. But you know, of course they scale with you too, so the higher level you are, the tougher your opponents will be. And that's generally just how the game works. But with the special edition, there's quite a lot that I haven't done yet. We also have another viewer that's popped into the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Feel free to tell me what you think of my new setup here. Any suggestions? Any suggestions can either be told to me here on the chat, or I actually have a suggestion box set up on my Twitch page. So if you'd like to leave a suggestion there, you're free to do that as well. Been busy at work trying to improve things overall as a streamer. Still a long way to go, but I think I'm making some progress, or at least I'd like to think that. So let's see here. Tell you what I will do. I'm going to show off this awesome power that I have to become a werewolf. It's actually pretty legit. Yeah. I haven't done this very much on the Skyrim Special Edition, actually. So let's see how this can work. And since I have the Dawn Guard DLC, it actually gives you a perk tree for the werewolf now. And there's also a perk tree for vampire lords. This is something that was not... This is something that was not a part of the vanilla game. So pretty much when you became a werewolf or a vampire, you were just them and you didn't have all these options here. with the Dawnguard DLC, I can actually have some perks to improve my werewolf form, which was actually pretty sorely needed in the vanilla game. And the way that you level up your werewolf or vampire lord is by feeding. Killing, hunting, feeding. That's what you do. So I don't want to attack some mammoths right now. See if we can find some prey. Oh, a deer. Lovely. Wait, no, that's not right. Can I eat it? Can I eat it? Maybe you can't eat deer until you get a certain perk. So it looks like I'm going to have to find a person, which I don't know if I'll be able to do out here. Let's see here. Unless there's just a button that I'm missing that you're supposed to press to eat the deer, or non-humanoid things. Kill the deer. Yeah, I don't think that... Usually there will be a prompt that pops up to show that you can feed on them, but apparently I don't have that capability right now. I'm pretty sure you get that through the perk tree, though. Let's check that. That's more damage. 100 point. Heals twice as much. So does that mean that... Does that mean that I can't feed off of non-humanoids until I get that perk? I don't think that's what that means. We'll have to find out at some point. The cool thing about being a werewolf, if nothing else, is that you can traverse the world of Skyrim much quicker as a werewolf than you can otherwise. And that's the roar that the werewolf has. You just press the same button that you use to shout to activate it, and it will actually send most of your enemies fleeing, and you can also upgrade that skill. Let's keep traversing this. Oh, and you also have to continue feeding as a werewolf to sustain the form. So the more that you feed, the longer you can stay in werewolf form. Because, yeah, it does expire after a while. Apparently there's an undiscovered location over here. Yep. When you see that white flash there. Oh, and the other cool thing is, when you're a werewolf, wolves will not attack you because you're like their brethren now. You're like the alpha. Awesome. Oh, damn, there was a bandit right there. If I would have been able to stay a werewolf just a second longer, I could have killed and eaten that guy. But let's see. It looks like we've got everything auto-equipped again. Yep. So let's go ahead and take care of this. That was easy. What is this place? Is this Swindler's Den? Is that what this is? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, we've got a couple more viewers that have popped into the stream. Hope you are enjoying yourselves tonight, and be sure to let me know what you think of my new setup here as far as my interface. I am going to have to look and see what I can do about the chat box because it doesn't appear to be working properly. Like, your chats are not popping up into it. I don't know if that's something wrong with one of the settings that I have or what. But I will certainly look into that. Maybe not during the stream, but certainly after the stream. That's a thing to look at. Had myself some ramen noodles right before the stream, which was the first time in a while that I'd actually had ramen. And it's pretty awesome. We have ramen in like our top shelf in our pantry, and I always know that it's there, but like I always forget. Your girl Davis, are you using OBS? I am using OBS, but I'm using OBS Streamlabs, not just OBS itself. I am using OBS Streamlabs at the moment. I do have just the OBS Studio downloaded. Yes, but that is what I'm using. I'm using OBS software. And so far, I'm really liking all the capabilities that you get with OBS. And I like with Streamlabs specifically, I like how simple they make all the whole process of it. So we'll have to continue to see how things go. What software do you usually use to stream? Is it OBS for you as well? It's your girl Davis or ya girl Davis. I'm gonna have to get used to saying just ya girl Davis. Oh boy. And I am still using the same microphone that I have been using, which is my headset, my gaming headset. I just hooked it up into the computer this time instead of actually putting it in my PS4. And that is what's going on as far as that's concerned. Damn skeever. The other cool thing about being a werewolf, and I'm assuming this is also true if you're a vampire or a vampire lord, is that you become immune to all diseases. So no matter what happens, as a werewolf or a vampire / vampire lord, you will not be able to contract any diseases. So let's just make our way over here. And of course, as a werewolf, a couple more viewers have popped into the stream. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's see, what are we doing here? Where are we going? There's still a lot of stuff that I actually haven't done in the Skyrim Special Edition, specifically. What is this? Is this a bandit? Yeah, it's totally a bandit. Yes. Bandit and not a Forsworn. I cannot stand the... Oh, wait a minute, it is a Forsworn. Oh, damn. We're getting into that territory now? It's not that they're particularly stronger than, like, regular bandits. It's just that I just don't like them. They've always been a nuisance to me. Especially dual wielders like that one. I mean, they're not giving me too much trouble at the moment. Probably because they've scaled down, because I'm still a pretty low level. But they can definitely be a pain in the ass if you let them be. Let's see here. Just saw a new message from your girl Davis. I'll get to that in just a second. Currently surrounded by enemies at the moment. Let's see if I can handle them. Yeah, just a random swing there. Now, this character is not going to be using one-handed weapons. He's going to be sticking exclusively to the two-handed weapons, and even more specifically to the greatsword, because it's the two-handed weapons swing slower than the one-handed ones, naturally. And of the battle axe, the warhammer, and the greatsword is the one that can give you the fastest swings. So that is why I'm using it. Plus, it just looks badass, in my opinion. Oh, you're up there, are you? How the hell do I get up there? I could shout at that guy. That's what I could do. Which, by the way, I need to remember to re-equip that shout. Okay, so... yeah, okay, we're up there now. Yeah, he's dead meat now. Let's see here. Your girl Davis says, yup, I love I use OBS. Love how easy it is. It's like the iMovie of ways to stream. That's a pretty good comparison. Yeah, look at that cinematic. That's a pretty good comparison. I didn't think of that, but I guess that makes sense. I'll take that. Damage, health, poison recipe. Pretty sure I already know how to make that, but it never hurts to have the actual recipe. Okay, where's that other Forsworn at? Come on, where you at? Are you below? Must be below, right? Or maybe like in the yard somewhere? I'm not sure exactly. Ah, damn it, he was probably rounding that corner. Oh boy. Let's see. So do you use just the OBS Studio? Or the OBS Streamlabs, like Do you use specifically one or the other? Let's see here. Because I happen to have both. I haven't really tried on just OBS Studio yet. Where the hell are you? I don't know where the guy is. Is he down below? Is that where? Where the hell is he? Apparently, I'm gonna have to go out of the fort. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do if I'm gonna be able to find this little bastard. As I get stuck on those. The other thing that sucks about the Forsworn is, generally speaking, I mean, you may have noticed there when I was looting their bodies, you may have noticed that they don't tend to have gold on them like most bandits and most enemies in general do. Or, well, most human enemies anyway. Where are you? You'll bury me? I can't even see you. How did you see me? Whatever. I'm not going to waste my time with this anymore. Eventually, he'll just give up and everything will be fine. So, we're off to explore the land of Skyrim and make new discoveries along our way. Oh, an assassin? What foolish assassin thought they could stand against the might of Ergnor Darkmane? Yeah, apparently the Dark Brotherhood, somebody wants me dead. They're in for a rude awakening. I'm not that easy to kill. Just OBS. I have a Mac, so no Streamlabs. Furry. Yeah, it was a furry. They should have known better than to attack me like that. If they would have been a little bit stealthier, they maybe could have given me some more trouble. But I don't think the NPCs are quite that smart. At least not in vanilla Skyrim, which is what I'm playing right now. That's the other cool thing as far as the special edition on PS4 and Xbox, is that you actually have the ability to mod your game in a more limited capacity, obviously, than on the PC, but you know, you can use mods on PS4 and on Xbox One, and a pretty lengthy selection. It's not like there's just one or two. There's a pretty lengthy selection. I'm not using any at the moment because once you install some mods onto your game, that removes the possibility of getting trophies or achievements, because you're not playing the vanilla game. And so I don't have them right now. I'm trying to get some more of the trophies before I start doing that. But mods can certainly improve your game. They can certainly, you know, make it a more custom experience, a more tailor-made experience. Yeah, I was disappointed that the Switch didn't have mods. The Switch doesn't have mods? I know that Skyrim came out on the Switch, like they have it on the Switch when the Switch came out, but I was not aware that the Switch does not allow you to have mods on Special Edition. You have to make sure that you're playing the Special Edition and not just the vanilla Skyrim, like just Skyrim itself. You have to make sure it's the Special Edition. But if it is the Special Edition and Switch doesn't allow you to use mods, I'm not sure. That's probably a Nintendo thing. Because Xbox, of course, they're Microsoft, and they had the easiest time with mods. I think to this day they still have the largest selection of mods on console. PlayStation and Sony, we know how Sony can be sometimes as far as negotiations with other brands. And Nintendo, I'm not as familiar with. But if Nintendo Switch can't use mods, that sucks. Oh, is that right? I won't get the best of you, eh? As I cough into the mic. Wait, what's all clear? Oh, damn, I didn't want to kill the peddler. Damn it, he was a friend. Oh, well. Oh well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ooh, a sweet roll. Nice. Let's see here. So we're headed to... I always like heading towards little houses, or little house icons on the HUD, because they tend to be pretty cool locations. Sony is finally allowing crossplay, though. Yeah, that is pretty legit. That is pretty lit, if I do say so myself. You can reach a whole market of people and a whole, like, you know... You can reach friends that you'd never be able to reach before. I'm glad Sony, you know, finally got their head out of their ass and allowed that to happen. Because from their perspective, I don't know how that could be a bad business move. I mean, you're getting, you know, more people involved in the gaming. Not sure how that could be a bad thing, but you know how businesses and corporations operate sometimes. What is this? This area looks familiar. Let's mine some iron ore. And the other cool thing about streaming on my laptop, as decibel's getting a little bit loud there. The other cool thing about streaming on the laptop is that in case I need to take a break or I need to like go to the bathroom or something, whereas when I was streaming on the console and I had to kind of sit through it or end the stream or just kind of leave it in silence, this allows me to have an interface and have an intermission graphic up. Let's help this guy out. Why is it not letting me talk to him? Folder? Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you. I don't know why it's not letting me talk to him. I was mashing the X button as hard as I could, and for some reason it would not let me talk to him. So let us see here. What's this house? Oh, it's the Hunter's Rest. Why have none of the hunters like noticed that he's like right below them? Have none of the hunters volunteered to help this bastard out? I shouldn't call him a bastard. He's a guy. Lost his friend in that thing. Intermissions and streams equals luxury. Yes. Oh yes. Who are you? Oh, so he's a hunter too. So then there's even less of an excuse for them not to try to help the guy out. He's one of their own. I don't understand why nobody else has, you know, come looking for him. I mean, how long has this been going on? Oh man. So let's see here. Okay, so I may have a potion to spare. Yeah, that's fine. Minor healing. I'll give you one. Nice. That's a good thing. Yeah, I understand. Let me... okay, should I allow this guy to come in here with me, or should I just handle it myself? I'm confident I probably could handle it by myself, but it does always help to have a follower. Then again, the follower might do stupid stuff and get himself killed, and I don't want that to happen. Let's see here. I'll handle it myself this time. Yeah, sure thing. Because Moss Mother Cavern, the thing about this place is there's some bears in there, which, you know, bears can be hard enough to handle, especially if you're a lower level character. Bears can actually be pretty damn formidable until you reach a certain point. But the things that you really have to worry about in this cavern are Spriggans. They're the main enemy in here, the Spriggans. And they can be a real pain in the ass. Let's see. Got some traps here. Apparently the bears got them. And the other... What? Oh my god. Like I said, fucking Spriggans. Oh, I got a critical hit though. What makes Spriggans so annoying, or what can make them annoying, is that when you get them down to their lowest health point, they will actually heal themselves, and then the fight's not quite over yet. But when you get a critical hit like that one, that kind of takes care of that problem. Oh shit, am I in combat? Oh yeah, I am. I should probably be investing some points into my blocking, because I really haven't done much of that. Take the bear pelt. Just got to get 6 more of those for Timba Whitearms. She's in Iverstead, by the way. Let's see here. Mine some iron ore. You don't have to always mine iron ore this way, or any type of ore. You don't always have to mine it that way. You can take the pickaxe and hold it like a weapon and just hit the ore vein, and that'll work too. A couple more viewers have popped into the stream. Welcome. Hope you are enjoying yourselves, and be sure to feel free to let me know what you think of my new overlay and my streaming here on laptop, which is the first time that I'm doing this, by the way. Any suggestions that you have, be sure to let me know those as well, either in the chat or in the suggestion box on my Twitch page. So yeah, moving up in the world. Or you could always DM me on Twitter, either way, at CG24K. Following me on Twitter is a good way to stay up to date with stuff for my stream and just, stuff I do in general. See exactly how much of a weirdo I am. Taproot, those are lovely. I know there's another one up here somewhere. I think there's 3 total in this cavern. Pretty sure. Yep, there's a 3rd one. Nice. With the greatsword, I was able to prevent them from doing that hacky thing that they like to do. And apparently I have cleared out Moss Mother Cavern. Or Moss Mother Cavern. And I found some gold ore too. It's a good day here on Skyrim. Oh boy. Is there a chest up here? I think there might be a chest up here. I'm not sure. What was that? I just saw a prompt pop up. What was that for? What was it for? I know it was somewhere. I believe that... Is there a word wall in here too? There might be, but I'm not 100% sure. Is there a word wall? We'll find out. We will find out. Oh, there is a chest up here. That's nice. Oh, it's got a nice dwarven shield. Too bad this character's not a shield user. I will start investing some points in blocking, though, because they could really help me out. Because if you're using a two-handed weapon, or just a one-handed weapon, even without a shield, you can still block, of course. It won't be as effective as if you have a shield, but you can still, be a good blocker without a shield. You don't absolutely have to have one. Anything down here in the water of interest? Anything at all? What's that? Hanging moss? That's probably what it said a second ago. Alright, let's get out of this place and report back to Valder. And once you report back to Valder, he will actually give you his lucky dagger, which it's actually a pretty good dagger, because what it does, I mean, you'll see for sure in a minute, but what the dagger actually does is let me just wait until I get it, because I don't remember exactly what it does, but it does something cool. It's not a regular dagger. If you are a sneaky assassin type of character, it can really help you out. Ah, Valder. Yep, justice. Totally. Okay. Valder's lucky dagger. It's the lucky dagger, excuse me. I should. I actually will be in Falkreath quite a lot because I've gotten that letter from Jarl Siggeir about possibly becoming Thane of Falkreath. I'm already the Thane of Whiterun, and I actually have a house in Whiterun called Breezeholm. It's like the smallest player home. It's the first one that you can get if you follow the main quest line. But I really do like being able to build my own home. This character is going to be like a wealthy type of character. The goal is to have a house in all of the holds, or have all of the houses that you can possibly have, just because. Okay, what was I doing? Weapons. Okay, Valder's Lucky Dagger. 25% chance of a critical hit, which is actually it's pretty phenomenal for a weapon. I don't use daggers with this character, but I will be keeping that one. Okay, I've already mined that ore vein. Let's go over here and discover this mill. Is this Half Moon Mill? I'm not sure. Depends on where we are on the map. Oh, and there's also a standing stone too. I have a hunch that it's Half Moon Mill. Excuse me. I have a hunch that it's Half Moon Mill. We're about to find out. So, what do we have here? That legit is bothering me, though, that chat box is not set up properly, apparently. I will get that fixed. Let's not worry about it too much right now. As long as I can see what you guys are saying and react to the chat, that's what's most important. Although I would like you guys to be able to see it, too. We'll just have to wait and see. Are you excited for Elder Scrolls 6? Yes, I'm very excited for Elder Scrolls 6. Cannot wait for it to come out, but apparently it's going to be a while before it comes out. I mean, these games do generally take quite a long time to make. I don't remember exactly what the gap was between Skyrim and Oblivion, as far as years go, but I do know that it took quite a while between those two games. I mean, these are very big, very involved games, and I had read about that a little bit as far as Elder Scrolls 6 goes. First of all, I'm excited to see like where it's going to be set, because they've been to Skyrim, they've been to Cyrodiil, like the Imperial Province. The fuck? Oh, I bet it's a mage of some kind. It is a necromancer. I was right. Damn it, I missed. Where the hell did they go? Oh, down there? You're not going to get away from me that easily. So let's see. Don't have any gold. I've noticed the mages don't tend to have a lot of gold on them either. But they've been to... Okay, so they've been to Skyrim, obviously. They've been to Cyrodiil. They have been to... Where else have they been? I know in the first game, you could go to all of the provinces, but it was different because that was in the mid-90s, and it wouldn't be the same type of game that it would be now. They have been to Daggerfall, which is it's like the Iliac Bay area. Let's see. They've been to Morrowind. That was one of the most popular games of all time. A lot of people were upset about how long it'll take to come out, but I'd rather have it have more content, especially with Spyro, which I'm hyped about. Agreed. I agree with everything you said there. Better for them to take their time on it and, give us more quality content rather than try to rush it too much. And yes, I am also very hyped about Spyro. It's got to be coming out pretty soon, right? Like within the next, maybe even few weeks, right? I'm not sure what the exact release date is on it. But yes, I am indeed excited about Spyro, and you can bet once I get my hands on Spyro that it is going to be a part of this Twitch streaming channel. Spyro, Shadow of the Colossus, and Okami. Those are three that I really, really really would like to stream, especially on PS4 now that Shadow of the Colossus and Okami have both been remastered, and Spyro as well. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm carrying too much to run. The hell? Do I have anything in particularly heavy that I can get rid of that I did not mean to pick up or anything like that? I've got a few quest items on me. I don't need that glass. That'll be fine. I can always go back home and store a lot of my stuff that I want to keep. I've been meaning to sell a lot of that stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. The hell? Mountain flower. Where's the chest? I know there's a chest in here. There it is. Was there a trap trigger on that? There wasn't. Wait, what was that? There was a book. Yes, a book. Enchanting. So, before we get too much further along this quest, I'm going to go back November 13th. Oh, that's not far away at all. I'm excited about that. I am incredibly excited about that. November 13th, getting some Spyro, getting some Okami, getting some Shadow of the Colossus. It's all going to be coming together. It's all going to be coming together. And the other cool thing about me streaming now on my laptop is I don't have to just do PlayStation 4 gaming stuff. I can play games online. I can do all kinds of other stuff. I could play the original 2 Elder Scrolls games if I wanted to, which I actually am intrigued about, because both of the first 2 Elder Scrolls games are actually free to download if you know where to go. Let's see, what is... I know that it's on uesp.com, which is unofficial Elder Scrolls patch.com. uesp.com. If you go there, they've got a pathway to download both Elder Scrolls Arena and Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall for free, which means that you could have both of those classics all to yourself to be able to play whenever you wanted on your computer. Now, granted, they are very different types of games from what you're used to with Skyrim and Oblivion. They're much more of the classic RPG type of stuff, but they are fun nonetheless. A dog. Some wolves, no dogs. I do like Falkreath. Falkreath is probably one of my favorite places to go in Skyrim. It's a nice change of scenery from all the snow, which I love snow, but it is nice to be, because it's the furthest south of the holds, and much warmer weather, much easier stuff to deal with. Now, my character being a Nord, he may not like that as much, but I don't particularly care about that right now. So before we do anything else, I'm going to travel back to my home in Breezeholm. It's called Breezeholm. I'm going to travel back to my house in Whiterun. Don't know why that took me a second. Okay, so we're going to just store a lot of this stuff so we don't have all that weight weighing us down, all that, stuff weighing us down. And there is Ysolda, who I have helped out, and if I had... Do I have an Amulet of Mara? I thought I had picked one up at some point, but apparently I didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of a different character. But once you help out a lot of these characters, and they say things like she just said, "It's a fine day with you around," that lets you know that if you have an Amulet of Mara, if you enter into a conversation with them while wearing the amulet, you can marry them. Like, you can offer to marry them. Now, where do I want to store my stuff? I think I'll just put it in the chest beside my bed. That's what I'll do. I've already stored a ton of stuff in there anyway. Let's put... Do I want to wear the RK amulet or do I want to wear the amulet of Debella? I'll store them both in there for now. I know I'm going to sell all that at some point, but I just don't... It's just extra weight that I don't need. Not much extra weight, but it is extra weight nonetheless. Ingredients, they're not a big deal. Let's go ahead and put all that stuff up. What is that? I knew that I needed to read that. I didn't actually read it when I first... No, I don't want to do it again. I didn't read it when I first got it, but we will see. What's that? Multiple complaints about attacks near the... Oh, that was from when I killed a troll not too long ago. Trolls can be a real pain, but I'm to the point now where I can handle them alright. At least regular trolls. I haven't seen how I'm going to deal with that frost troll. Luckily, I have the fire breath on my side. Fire is the weakness of trolls. Oh, and Lydia's here. She is my, she's my housecarl, and she pretty much just kind of chills out at home. Which, honestly, I should probably let her come with me, because not only can she help me out in combat, she can carry a lot of stuff so that I don't get over-encumbered. So, follow me. I need your help. Now, it does put her at risk of possibly dying along the way, but her character, whoever you have as your follower, I believe they scale up with you. So, Lydia's about the same level as me, so whatever I'm able to handle, she should be able to handle too. Is basically that concept, that principle. What time is it? 12:42 a.m.? Let's not set out on an adventure just yet. We got to go get our beauty sleep. Of course. All right. Okay. So, let's see here. We're going to go up to the top. I guess this is where Lydia will sleep, or whoever my housecarl is will sleep, as long as they're not married to me. If you're married to someone, they'll share a bed with you. Lydia's not quite that comfortable with me yet, even if I am Thane of Whiterun, and even if she is my housecarl. We have an understanding. So, oh yeah, that's right, my beast blood keeps me from restful sleep. I forgot about that. I can make some food for the road. Yeah, just cough right into the microphone. That's how you retain viewership right there. Alright, so now I think we can carry out our mission fairly successfully. And we don't have to come back home to store our stuff anymore, because now we can actually hand some of it off to Lydia if we need to. Alright, so before we go, I would like to try to make myself some new armor. Make myself some new armor. Anything I have that I can sell to her, I mean, I stored most of it, but I think that, first of all, we're going to go over to here and see if we can smelt some ore that I have. Oh, we've got gold ingots. We can make 3 of those. Or a callum ingot. We can make 1, and then we can make some iron ingots. Quite a lot of iron ingot. Which in turn can be used to up our smithing skill. And that's another thing that this guy is going to be good at, is he's going to be a good blacksmith. He can build his own armor, he can build, you know, make stuff. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, I still have that stuff from when I died. Oh, wait a minute. Damn! I should not have done that to those bear pelts, because now I have to get them all again. Oh well. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Now let's make some nice armor. Yeah, make some armor. What do we want to make? We don't have anything to make dwarven armor, but I would like to do that at some point. I say at some point. I could totally do that like in a minute. Don't have enough steel ingot to do that. We could make some of that, but we don't want to do that. You can make some iron dagger. That's like the hacky thing to do. Let's do that. Make some iron dagger. Iron dagger will never fail you. It can always get your smithing up pretty consistently. Ah, just barely missed it. Let's finish it off by making some hide armor. And I think that's absolutely everything we can make. Yep, it would appear so. Luckily, we are right here where we can sell some stuff. That's exactly why I built all that stuff, so I could sell it. And we will sell all of the iron daggers. We will sell all of the hide armor and the hide boots. And that increases our speech, which gets us to a, what was I going to say? It gets us to the point where we can level up. I don't know why that took so much thought. Let's go ahead and buy those metal ingots. Buy that ore. Anything else that we should buy here? I guess we could buy that corundum ore. Yeah, that's fine. Now, the tanning rack. It says I have a deer hide. I'm not sure why. Not sure why it wouldn't let me make anything out of that. Yeah, it's a mystery for another time, I suppose. So let us see here. I can make more iron ingot. What's this? Corundum and iron. We'll make steel ingot. Because you can never have too much steel. Let's use the tanning rack. Actually, let's not use the tanning rack. I already know I can't do anything with it. So let's go to Dwarven. We can make ourselves some Dwarven armor. Now, I'm not sure... Okay, so we need 3 Dwarven metal ingots for that. What if we make a Dwarven greatsword? It would have 40 damage. Our current weapon has 47 because it was improved. I don't know if that'd be a smart choice to make that. Right now, I just don't think it'd be the best of what we could make. What should we make? We need 2 Dwarven metal... You know what? Let's just make the Dwarven armor. Because why not? And after we improve it, which I should have more Dwarven metal ingots in here, in the shop. After we level up, of course. Let's level up our health. And we'll put a point into... We could put a point into smithing, but the thing that's light armor smithing, and we don't really concern ourselves with that. Ah, perfect. That's what we need. Two-handed weaponry. No brainer there. Okay, so one-handed, all that stuff. We don't... Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get ourselves 1 Dwarven metal ingot. And that's all we need to improve our armor. Yes, they actually have 5. Let's buy all 5. And we'll go ahead and use one of those to improve our armor. And we will use the other one to... Or we'll use the other ones to build ourselves some more Dwarven armor. Oh, 94 compared to 86? Definitely better. Glad I made that decision. Get ourselves that Dwarven armor. Look at that. Nice. The Dwarven armor is pretty legit, and it's fitting for our channel considering considering that we love ourselves some gold. Okay, can't make anything else from that. Don't have enough ore. But what we can do is we can make ourselves some more dwarven armor. Well, not actually dwarven armor. Should we go for the boots or should we go for the gauntlets? Gauntlets or... Wait. Why does the damage say 45 there? Was I looking at the wrong thing last time? No, I couldn't have been. I know that that said 40 last time I looked at it. Oh well. Should we go with the gauntlets or should we go with the boots? 32 armor, 32 armor. I mean, the armor rating is going to be the same either way. We'll go with the gauntlets because they're not as heavy. Yes. And we actually have enough dwarven metal ingot to make other things. We just need more. We just need more steel and iron is what we need more of. Get out of the way, Lydia. So, okay, what do we want? Let's go to miscellaneous. We'll get some iron ore. It's the cheaper option. And we will also get some steel ingot. We'll get 4 of them. Ha! 2017. What about that? We'll go ahead and make our iron ingot here. All 3 of them. And now, let's make ourselves... Well, wait, can we improve something? I don't know if we can. We can improve Valder's Lucky Dagger. But there's really no need since we're not going to be using it. Which, by the way, I should have stored it, but whatever. Let's improve the gauntlets. And go ahead and replace our current gauntlets. We can sell our armor too. So it's really very profitable to go about business this way. So let's go ahead and sell. We can sell those arrows. I don't know how I end up getting those arrows. Sell the steel armor. Sell the Nordic gauntlets. And let's wait on her so that she can finish up. And we can use the blacksmithing forge to make ourselves some more dwarven stuff. Boots. That's the last thing we can make. What do we need to make a greatsword? We need... we just need 2 dwarven metal ingots, which we can't get any more of right here. So that's fine. That is perfectly fine. And let's go ahead to the... Oh wait, we need... Ah, damn, we need another dwarven metal ingot so that we can improve the boots. If we put them on, will they still be better? No, they won't. The steel cuffed boots are 36, the dwarven is 32. Is there anywhere in the town immediately that we can get some more dwarven metal ingot? I'm not sure. I'm trying to... we could probably get some from Yorlin Greymane. I don't know why I didn't think of him. Yeah, we could probably get some more from him, so let's go up there and check. The official blacksmith for the Companions Guild, of course, Yorlin Greymane. It's funny, they've got Yorlin Greymane, Codlac Whitemane. This character is Ergnor Darkmane. A lot of the mains around. Alright, Yorlin, what do you got for sale, buddy? I could ask for training in smithing too, which would help. But right now, that's not what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and... Apparently he doesn't have any dwarven metal ingot. I guess that makes sense. But damn it, it makes me mad. I'm going to have to go somewhere else to get some dwarven metal ingot. I could go by Riverwood real quick and see if Alvor has any. If not, I'll find some eventually. So yeah, let's go over to Riverwood, make a quick stop, and see if Alvor has himself any of the Dwarven metal ingot. You know, now that I look at it, I'm not sure I like the location of that chat box. I think I might end up putting it on the left side. But we'll handle that at a later date. Oh, fresh iron and steel ingots that I can take? Gladly. Yeah, depending on the type of character that you want to play as, the choice of who you side with in the opening sequence in Helgen, whether you go with Hadvar or you go with Ralof, if you go with Ralof, then you'll get really good access to the mill, which means that when you are building your own house, you may be able to, you'll probably be able to, because of that relationship you have with Girder and Ralof, you'll be able to get some lumber for free, which you'll have to cut it yourself, but you won't have to spend any money on it, which is amazing. Now, if you go with Hadvar, you get pretty much good access to the forge with Alvor, which means that periodically you will get free little stacks of ingots. And you'll be able to take some good equipment early on, depending on what type of character you have. So these are things to consider when you're making your choice. Obviously, you can put more into it than that. I do tend, with most characters nowadays, unless I have a role-playing preference, I do tend with most characters now to side with the Imperials over the Stormcloaks. That's just me, though. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's look at the miscellaneous. He does not have any Dwarven metal ingots. Damn it. I mean, it makes sense. They're not exactly easy to find. There's not Dwarven ore. The way that you get Dwarven metal ingots is by melting down, Dwemer pieces, like pieces of Dwemer equipment and Dwemer, automatons. That's how you get it. But it's not to worry, not to worry. We'll find some in our travels eventually, or we'll come across somebody who actually has some. We could check the Riverwood Trader and see if they have any. Oh, we could have stopped by Bellathor's too. I didn't even think of him. Bellathor's General Goods. What do you have for sale? Yeah, I'm not about the small talk right now. I'm looking for something. And he does not have them either. But General Goods type stores, like general salesmen, general merchants, they're good for giving you things like straw and things like glass, for example, and goat horns. These are all things that you're going to need when you're building your own house with the Hearthfire DLC feature. So that's important information to know as well. And information that if you've been playing Skyrim for a while, I did not need to tell you. But you got to fill the air somehow, right? So let's see. We're going towards this way, so towards Falkreath. Might as well go ahead and fast travel down to Falkreath. Because, well, maybe not Falkreath. Let's go to the Hunter's Rest, because the Hunter's Rest is pretty damn close to where we have to go, actually. I didn't even realize that. You know, I'll tell you something. This chat box is really bothering me right now. Really bothering me. So here's what I'm going to do. Now, can I edit this during the stream? Not sure if I can. Oh, I'm not on the editor. That's why it's not letting me edit it. Okay. Well, first of all, let's not go to the Hunter's Rest specifically, but we're going to go ahead and make our way towards the stuff down here. Keep in mind, we are doing the Companion's quest line right now. And we are hunting down the Silver Hand. That's our current task. Or, well, no, we're not hunting down the Silver Hand on this particular quest. This particular quest, we're going after the Glenmoral Witches, which will eventually lead you to the method by which you can actually cure yourself of lycanthropy. Which, in the story, you actually cure Codlac of lycanthropy, but you can cure yourself of it as well, if you want to. I may end up curing this character, but at the same time, being a werewolf is pretty cool, especially if you get Hircine's Daedric quest done. You get a cool artifact that lets you transform into a werewolf as many times a day as you want to. No limits. Knife Point Ridge. Nope. You're not on my level, son. Maybe at one point you were, but not anymore. Okay, so... Oh, you're gonna shoot me with an arrow like that? You low-level bastards. Oh, I missed. Huh. Didn't miss that time, though. It's fun to play as a character like this, because even though he has no sneaking ability, I mean, he's basically, like I said, a walking tank. I mean, you don't have to be sneaky when you can tank so much damage and do a lot of damage. That's the whole point of the character. Oh, Mr. Mage, huh? I don't think so. Oh, who's shooting me now? Where are you at? Damn, how many of these people are there? I mean, they're not giving me too much trouble when they actually fight me, but damn, there's a lot of them. Oh yeah. I hate the ones that are up on the lookouts, the outposts, because they never actually come down, or they oftentimes don't come down and actually fight you. They'll stay up there and try to pick you off with arrows. Got to make sure that they don't do that, or they're not allowed to do that. Where are you at? Oh, that's Lydia. I like how Lydia's just standing there and not helping at all. Not even trying to shoot with arrows of her own. Where are you? Are you up there? You must be up there. Yes, you are. Oh, they're caught in a weird spot. Search them. Take the gold and the lockpick. Another amulet of Debella. Wasn't able to talk your way out of this one, though, were you, son? I don't feel like going around and looting all these bodies right this second. And I certainly don't feel like going into the fort. Is this a fort? No, this isn't really a fort. I missed the name of what this place is. We have another viewer that has popped into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful night. And feel free to let me know what you think of my new layout. My new stream layout here. With the graphics and whatnot. This is my first time doing this. Streaming on my laptop and doing it that way instead of going right from my PlayStation. So there's still a lot of kinks to be worked out, but I'm testing it, and I'd love your feedback. Wolves? You have any idea who or what I am? That is kind of a feature that bothers me a little bit. Like, shouldn't the wolves be able to tell that you're like a werewolf? Like, shouldn't you smell a little different? Shouldn't they be able to sense it in some way? It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, it kind of is a big deal when you think about it. So let's see here. Before I go any further, let's see if I can move this chat box over. Chat box? Chat box, yeah, it's moving. Lovely. Let's put the chat box right here. I like that. I like that. Now, the alert box, it'll cover that up, but we can move the alert box over to like here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Haven't made too much use of the alert box tonight, but that's alright. We'll get to see that in future streams, probably. Right now, my main concern is getting over to the quest marker. That's what my main concern is. Now, is there a pathway behind here? Huh. Wow. Just hanging off the side there. It looks like I'm going to have to go down on the ground and kind of go around. Let's see where we are relative on the map. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. That is exactly what I'm going to have to do. You know, I like where I move my chat box there. I like how everything's kind of connected like that. If you disagree with it, as far as like how it looks and how it's set up, if you have any suggestions, like I said, you could either tell me in the chat, DM me on Twitter, or you could leave a suggestion in my suggestion box on my Twitch page. Many options out there to let me know. What's this right here? Oh yeah, there's definitely stuff in here. The wolves were kind of guarding this little area. They'd made a kill on an elk. Oh god. Oh, it was Lydia. Oh, Lydia scared me and I don't know why. Okay, so this should be the path that leads us up to the cave. More wolves. Lovely. Oh god. I cannot tell you, wolves are not exactly the strongest creatures in Skyrim. In fact, they're one of the lowest level creatures on there. But they are probably the creature that's been responsible for more jump scares out of me than just about anything. Oh damn, a vampire. Haven't run into very many of those. Luckily, I cannot contract Vampirus sanguinis because I'm a werewolf. I totally should have went wolf on them and just ripped them apart. But I didn't think of it in time. That brings up another question too. Can a werewolf, like as a werewolf, can you eat a vampire if you kill them? I feel like you probably wouldn't want to. But I might be wrong. Who knows? Almost to the destination. Cheating a little bit to get there, but that's fine. It's not like I'm the first person to do that. We know how video game mechanics work, especially with Skyrim. Glenmoral Coven. Now, are these witches hag ravens, or are they just witches? Because hag ravens terrify me. We're about to find out, I guess. Alright, swords drawn. Let's go in here and take care of business. I'll bet you do. Wait. Oh shit, they are hag ravens. Ugh. God, I don't like hag ravens. Oh well. Let's go ahead and quick save so that we have an option here. And here we go. Yeah, you really gotta watch their fucking fireballs. That's what'll fucking get you right there. Okay, I got one of them. But that took a good bit out of me. Huh. Take the witch's head. So I got one of the witch's heads, which means that I can complete the quest now. But I had the option to wipe out all of them, and there are 4 more total. If I can just take on one at a time, I should be fine. But if 2 or more of them gang up on me, I'm probably toast. Let's see how this goes. Wait, first of all, before I do that, let's quick save. And now, let's see how things go. Where's she at? Where's she at? I don't even know if it's in this room. Any more of them that are in this room specifically? Surely there are. Yeah, like on top of that ridge or something. I think I will try to wipe all of them out because they just don't need to be a part of this world. Fucking skeever. Where are they at? Where are they at? Are there any, like... here? I don't think there are. I think they're all throughout the system of the cave. So, that does make it a little bit easier on us. Just a little bit anyway. Oh, what? Oh, that scared me. That little notification popping up. Okay, so... Okay, there's one of them. Is the other one close? There's a skeever. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we cannot let them... You cannot let them blast you with fire bolts. Ha, yeah. How you like that, bitch? Got him. This is a little bit more doable than I originally thought. They are tough. Orange Dartwing. I will eat it. The fuck? I don't know why they did that. What's this? This like an altar table? Looks like a sacrificial table. Like an altar. That's exactly what it is, I think. What was that? Seared or slaughterfish scales? How about that chest? Okay, we don't need to get another circlet. We got plenty of those. Okay. So now that, since they're spread out, this should not be too difficult of a task. At least I don't think so. Could always be wrong, but we'll see. Hell, I might have some trouble finding a couple of them. So, I'm guessing we have to go this way. I'm assuming that there, yep, there's a cave that goes this way. And I have Lydia here to help me, which should bring me some bit of comfort, but it hasn't because she has not really helped me out that much, if we're being honest. Usually Lydia is all up in that action, but she has not been so far. Yep. Got her. Those power strikes are saving my life right there. If I was just hacking away at her with normal strikes, probably wouldn't get the job done. Yeah, I love to eat the Hagraven claw and the Hagraven feathers. Oh boy. I forget what the exact story is about Hagravens, like how they get to be created. There is a book somewhere in Skyrim that details exactly how that happens. But I cannot remember it off the top of my head. There's like a process or certain circumstances that happen that create a Hagraven that I just cannot remember off the top of my head. So right now, all I'm worried about is taking care of these Hagravens. That's my main concern. There's only 2 left, so I think that this should not be too much of a problem. If they were all like gathered up, if there was even like 2 of them in the same room, they would have given me a bit more trouble. Oh yeah, critical strike. Don't let them heal themselves either. They are still powerful witches after all. They can use more than just destruction magic. Bird's nest, briar heart, and a rock warbler egg. Those are all very important alchemical ingredients. Another chest, in which I will take that stuff. That's another way that you can make money as a smith, as a blacksmith anyway, is making some jewelry. Goat head. One more left, and then we will have officially wiped out the Glenmoral witches. Those bitches. It's funny how each of them has their own little layer inside of this big layer. Here we go. Guarantee there's a skeever in here somewhere. Oh, maybe there isn't. Yeah, fight fire with fire, bitch. You're not the only one who can harness the damn destructive elements. Got her. Alright, we wiped him out. Nice. So they won't be bothering anybody ever again. Anything in this water that's interesting? Like a chest? Maybe, but probably not. Oh shit, how do I get out of the water? Okay, whew, got concerned there for a second. Now we can report back to Codlac and tell him that the job has been done. Alright. You know, that was actually a far more painless mission than I thought it might be. Thought it could turn into. I may be getting this confused with another quest where you have to fight a bunch of hag ravens. In fact, I think that quest is actually a part of the main quest, when you try to take back that old Blades sanctuary. Ooh, is this a... This is a mine over here. A mine. And we will see... We will see exactly what's going on. No level up. I don't know why I thought there was. We'll just discover this mine, and then after that we'll travel back to Whiterun so we can speak to Codlac and further along this quest line. It's a good thing we've discovered Falkreath too, because Falkreath is where you can find the Daedric quest for Hircine. Hircine, however you want to say it. The father of all man-beasts, as he is called. Puny weakling, says the guy that got beaten 2 fucking hits. Bile Gulch mine. Oh yeah, one of my favorite mines. You can find a hell of a lot of orichalcum ingot here. I believe that's what it is, orichalcum ingot. How about no? Considering there's a lot of orcs here, I'm assuming there's a lot of orichalcum ore. Or not ore, but well, yeah, orichalcum ore that you can turn into orichalcum ingot. Which I believe the next perk that I unlock is orcish smithing, so... that's a step above dwarven armor, so that's always lovely. Where's that enemy? Where are you? Where the hell? Oh, he's down there. Got him. And there he goes. Search the body. And get some gold out of it. And now we should be able to fast travel back to Whiterun and finish this quest for Codlac. Or for the companions in general, but report back to Codlac to tell him that the deed has been done. Oh boy, here we go. Walking back into the city with my dwarven armor. I wonder if... What time is it? 10:51 a.m.? Not sure where... what's her name? Adrian is. Adrian Avanici. Not sure where she is. She should be out here working on her stuff. Oh, there she is. Okay, what do you got for sale? Okay, apparently she's not doing her... She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, apparently. Oh, well, I guess the shop is closed for now. People are just now starting their day off. Who is he? Commander Caius. He's the guy in charge of the Whiterun Guards. Let's go to Belethor's and see if he has a dwarven metal ingot that I can buy so that so that oh God, why did Lydia come running in through that way? Everything's for sale, yes. I'm hoping you've got some dwarven metal ingot for sale. Got dwarven arrows. That's a good start. Amulet of Talos. Now that's pretty interesting. Anything else? Nah, nothing really particularly there. He does have one dwarven metal ingot. That's exactly what I need. Thank you, good sir. I bought one thing from you, although that one thing was fairly expensive. I mean, by Skyrim's standards, it was fairly expensive. Not by the Dragonborn standards, but by Skyrim standards. So we can improve these boots and finally start wearing them and get to the point where we almost have a matching set of armor. So let's put the boots on, and we can now sell these to Adrian. No, I don't need it. I don't know. I did not mean to do that. Damn it. I mean, it's not difficult to handle. I mean, she even gave me the ingredients, but I just didn't want to do it. Oh well. I will sell you my steel cuff boots, and I will craft you a, what is it she asked me to craft? I've already forgotten. Is it still... Craft an iron dagger. Okay, it's still an iron dagger. That's good. It doesn't seem to scale with your character, as far as that's concerned. Come on, let's see if we can level up one more time. Yeah, we should be able to. Nice. One step closer to the 40th level, in which we should, I'm not 100% sure, but we should be able to start doing orcish smithing at that point. So let's go to Adrian. Here's an iron dagger. We'll just get through this little mini quest real quick. This is basically in the beginning of the game. Like, Alvor will do the same thing. I believe it'll be with pretty much any... blacksmith that you go to, whatever the first one that you decide to talk to is. There will be that option to ask them if they need any help around the forge. And if you decide to pursue that little mini quest, it'll basically teach you the mechanics of how blacksmithing in Skyrim works. Which, I mean, I already, I know how this works, but it is a cool little feature. It's just when you've played the game for a while and you've gone through it so many times, it can become tedious. Just kind of a checklist type of thing, you know what I mean? Let's see if I can make a hide helmet. I don't know. Can I make a hide helmet? I mean, I am wearing some dwarven and steel armor that I crafted myself, but I don't know. Can I make a hide helmet? I guess we'll see. Alright, hide helmet. Take it to her, and then we'll have to temper it. Workbench. Improve the hide helmet. And she'll let us keep him. I've already improved some Skyforge steel, thank you very much, so I guess thank you for what it's worth. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and sell her all those iron daggers, and that one, and those iron arrows. I never remember picking up the iron arrows, but apparently I always find a way to do it. Alright, now let's go ahead and finish the main, or the original quest we came here for, and talk to Kodlak. And then I think after we go to Kodlak and get his quest done and all that stuff, I mean, we'll kind of see... Why is everybody up here? Did something happen up here? These people are not usually up at this particular point. Whoa! Oh, damn. The Silver Hand attacked in Whiterun? They attacked Yorvaskr? The fuck? No wonder everybody's gathered up here. I can tell, Aella. They actually attacked the fucking Yorvaskr? Like, what the fuck? What gave them the idea that they would be able to, like, do anything? Like, at all? I don't know. I forget exactly how this quest goes. I haven't done it in a while. It is one of the big, what happened? Was it really? I have a hard time believing it's one of the fiercest battles you've ever seen when there was literally two people there. Well, I mean, there was more, but... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that is what happens, isn't it? What the fuck? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that that's what happens. I had a hunch in my head where I was like, wait a minute. Kodlak dies, doesn't he? And then, yeah, he does. Yeah, and now that Vilcus is with me, Lydia heads back home. Now, does that mean... Now, do I still have all those Hagraven heads on me? I don't think that I do. Yep, I do. Glenmoral Witch's Head. They have literally no value, so... Might as well just, like... I don't know. Drop them somewhere. Oh, it's the Silverhand. I thought that was Kodlak for a second. Where is Kodlak? Oh, shit. It's Kodlak. Why has his body been looted? That's sad. That's really sad. Damn it. Oh, well, he was injured. Yeah, they're busy. Um, is there like a chest somewhere or somewhere where I can store this, God damn it, Vignar. He doesn't seem to be bothered by any of that. Ooh, look at that. It's a glass warhammer. Too bad you can't just swipe it. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Let's let's just damn, where's a good place to put the heads of these witches? How about we put them right here? Oh, it's a quest item. Oh, yeah, we need those for later on. I just now remembered. So let's go and see what we can do here. I'll do it. I'll try my best. Where exactly are they again? They're far away, aren't they? Oh, they're up here in the north. Oh, they're in Driftshade Refuge. So it looks like our best bet is to go to Dawnstar, and then we can go from there. We can just take a cart to Dawnguard, and that should be fine. With my dwarven metal armor, my dwarven armor. How lovely. How did you hear about it? Fur coming out of my ears. Yes, it might be. Why would you assume that it's fur? Why can't it just be like regular hair? Why can't I just have regular, like, hairy human ears? Why does it have to be fur? You automatically assume that it's fur, suspicious bastard. Alright, so we will have to go to the carriage, and I think after we finish wiping out the silver hand on this particular quest, I think we'll probably end up calling it a night as far as the stream goes. Be back at it again tomorrow with some more streaming. Might be coming at you with a different game, but I might be going back to Skyrim again because I have really enjoyed playing Skyrim lately. Let's see here. Go to the carriage. Just give us a ride to Dawnstar. That's all I'm asking. I'd like to go to Dawnstar. Sounds good. And I guess Vilcus has his helmet on. It's the first time I've seen him with a helmet. The mighty werewolf. Poetic justice, maybe, that we kill these guys as werewolves, or I kill them as a werewolf. I don't think Vilcus will turn into a werewolf. Honestly, out of all the companions, I think Farkas, when he turns into a werewolf on that initial quest, I think he's really the main one that you actually see turn into a werewolf, if I'm not mistaken. Where's Vilcus at? There he is. I like the companion's wolf armor. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not as strong as... I don't think it's even quite as strong as... Well, wait a minute. It may be around the same strength as, like, the steel armor, because I think that is what it's made from. But once you get past steel and get, like, dwarven, like I'm wearing right now, it's pretty much no reason to wear the wolf armor other than for aesthetic purposes. Which, I mean, to each their own. But I just, at least while I'm doing the quests and stuff, I like to take practicality over appearance. Make no mistake about it, I do like to look like a badass, which when you're wearing practical equipment and you're wearing great, equipment, you do tend to look like a badass just, by default. But I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Here's the lovely quest that you can do to help with the people of Dawnstar and their nightmares. We'll get around to that at some point. But we're in the middle of another big quest line right now. Let's just go... Oh, wait. Enemies? What kind of enemies? Spiders? They're usually spiders. Let's just go ahead and kill them. Yeah, it's spiders. How the hell did you shoot that out of the side of your damn mouth? Yep, you can very well still be poisoned as a werewolf. That's quite clear. I believe the one race that has some resistance to poisons are actually the Argonians because of where they hail from. And considering that they're lizards. Lizard folk. Reptiles. Huh. Okay, so we're almost to an Imperial camp here. Might as well discover it while we're, going by it. It will be important to go there at some point in the future, I'm betting. Winterhold Imperial Camp, that's right. Yeah, it looks like we're moving more towards Winterhold than we are Dawnstar. It's just Dawnstar was slightly closer to our destination than Winterhold was. Really could have gone to either one. Up in the snowy north of Skyrim. What is that? Is that a deer? Yeah, it's a deer. Bunch of deer up here. A bunch of caribou. There is a lighthouse. There's a quest there. But, like I said, tunnel vision for now. We're just trying to get the companion stuff done. That's what we're trying to do. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and ready our weapons so that we can be ready to fight. Driftshade Refuge. Yeah, she did. Stood zero chance, obviously. It's funny that they use silver weapons because the silver, silver with werewolves, that's the classic, silver apparently is the werewolf's weakness. I don't know if it's actually the werewolf's weakness because when you look at silver weapons, the group of enemies that they actually have a certain effect against are not werewolves, they're actually undead like Draugr. Not particularly werewolves. That being said, which means they should probably do better against vampires than they do against werewolves, which in the oldest tales, silver was also a major weakness of vampires. It's just that werewolves, it feels like they've gotten, it's kind of synonymous with their character and the legends and whatnot. Let's go ahead and clear out these bastards. Silverhand are a bunch of assholes, if you ask me. Let's go ahead and take care of them. There's the bastards. Got him. When you reach a certain point with the two-handed weapons, or even with one-handed weapons too, but especially with the two-handed weapon, just like one or two swings is usually enough to get them, to get your enemies, I should say. Don't know why I'm losing the ability to talk. I do like the Silverhand though because... Ha! Got him. I do like the Silverhand because they tend to have nice little chunks of gold on them. There's an Amulet of Mara. I will need that at some point if I want to get married, so might as well pick it up now so I don't have to pay for it later. $7 gold. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Any Silverhand in this room? What's that? Oh, I've already read that. Anything else at all? There's a quest marker. That must mean that there's only a couple of them left. Or, well, maybe their leader, anyway. What's up here? Is this the way that we... Yep, this is the right way. Got him. Who are you? Does he have... He has a glass... No, that's a silver greatsword. About to say. Thought he had a glass greatsword. Decapitation. It was a silver greatsword, which does also look badass, but the glass greatsword, man, that's a beauty right there. What's that? Song of the Perennial. Oh, Ruin Book. Nope. Don't need any of that. The Wisp Mother. I've already got that. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. What's that? I know I have not read that. Just because I'm not familiar with that title. What's this? More burned and ruined books. They certainly don't keep a very clean house, do they? And they call us the savages and the beasts. What's that? Forge, hammer, and anvil. That sounds like it should be a skill-up book for smithing, but apparently it's not. Ooh, a chest. And it's only a depth, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. As I break a lockpick. Oh, nope, didn't need to do that. Damn it. Okay, let's move it a little bit that way. Nice. I've unlocked a few of the master chests with this character. I haven't put any points into lockpicking, which, I mean, putting points into lockpicking is not necessarily... I mean, you can do it, of course. It does make lockpicking easier, naturally. But it's not really something you necessarily need to do. Like,
It's especially not in the early game. In the early game, you need to focus more on, stuff that'll help your character survive and do well in combat with whatever type, whatever style of combat you choose to go with. You can always put points into lock picking later on. Oh, what's that? Steel ingot. Yes, take those. We'll take as many of freebies of those as we can. Is it a chest? Yep, it is. And an end table with a cast iron pot. Lovely. Looks very similar to the, which I didn't use a cast iron pot earlier, but looks kind of similar to the pot that I used to make those lovely ramen noodles earlier tonight before the stream started. So what is this way? It doesn't look like we came from this way. No, we definitely didn't. Yes, we are. Come on. Kill her. Got her. You don't want to lose track and, get hit with a cheesy critical or something like that. Huh. None of that. We will have no mercy for you when you killed our damn, not our leader, but our harbinger. What the hell do you think this is? Search the chest, take the gold and the iron inglet. All that, we'll take it. Pull the lever. What is this place? Driftshade Cellar. Did we miss any silver hand up here? Before we go down there, let's check up here to be sure that we got everybody who's up here. Because I do want to wipe out the silver hand because they're just a bunch of jackasses. Like, being completely honest. I'm not even, like, I do love being a werewolf. Being a werewolf is pretty badass. I haven't been a vampire lord yet. I'm going to have to try that because you do get a lot of cool powers as a vampire lord. And a cool transformation. But I've always been more on team werewolf than team vampire, just generally. But man, let's see. Did we miss anybody up here? I know this is going to be backtracking. I know it's going to be... It might take some time. It might get tedious, but I really do want to wipe these guys out because they're just, they're just assholes, really. There's no other way to put it. Okay, so, yeah, this is where we came in. Backtrack. Okay, Vilcus, you're in my way, bro. Companions always find a way. Oh, we got a little spike in a couple of viewers here. A few new viewers into the stream, in fact. If you're just now joining, we've been playing Skyrim for a little while. We're deep into the Companions quest line, and we just got to the part where Codlac Whitemane was killed after the attack on Jorvaskr. And, if you'll notice, anybody who has been to my streams before, I have, for the first time tonight, been streaming on my laptop using OBS rather than streaming straight from my PS4. So feel free to tell me either in the chat on Twitter or in the suggestion box on my Twitch page what you think of the overlay and the new graphics and whatnot that I'm using, and any suggestions to improve it I will take. Alright, it looks like we didn't miss anybody. Lovely. We can continue on with the quest. Probably should have went in there anyway, but it never hurts to go back and double check. It's not like we're in any particular hurry here anyway. So let's just keep on going and see what we can do. Okay, is there... Okay, yeah, we go this way. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's go down here back to the spot, back to the space, whatever you want to say. And another thing that I'm excited to bring as far as the equipment goes, two main things that I am looking and investing towards, I should say. A better microphone and a decent webcam so that you can actually see my face. See what this voice looks like for those of you who don't actually know me personally who are watching. Very excited. Don't have an exact timetable on when that's going to happen or when I'm going to be able to afford those things. But we will see, for sure. We will see. They are on the queue. They are on my list of things to do. And watch that trap. Got him. Stab him right through. Run him through like Vlad the Impaler. Volume 56. Damn, how many of those volumes are there? It's an insane amount. Oh, there's a werewolf in here. You can get a wolf pelt and you can get some human flesh from it. Which is interesting. Okay, anything we need there? I don't think so. Let's see here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All right. Let's go ahead and open up this door and take him out. That was damn easy. Oh, that's Vilcus. Oh, I'm glad that didn't swing. I don't think he would have started attacking me after just one swing, but yeah, best not to chance it with Vilcus. Huh? I don't know why he's not fighting back. I guess they just don't. I guess they're too weak to register with him. Nice. So yeah, that's another thing. I think I will start investing some points into blocking, just so that I can be slightly more well-rounded as a character. I mean, blocking's a good skill to have regardless, so certainly would not hurt to put some points into it. Oh, it's another werewolf. And there's a horse here, too. I'll take that horse hide. And there's a werewolf. Of course, we can't talk to it. And I know for a fact that if we open this cage, that werewolf will attack us, regardless of, our intentions and, goodwill toward it. And regardless of whether or not we ourselves are werewolves and it can tell, it will not care. It is a beast after all. It's funny how some Silverhand are like considerably stronger than the average ones, even though they don't have any specific labels like Silverhand Thug or Silverhand like Brawler or something like that. Whereas with Bandits, they have, different labels for the stronger ones than just Bandit. So we're getting closer to the heart of things. Honestly, I think that wiping out the Silver Hand was listed as an optional objective. But I don't know how it's optional when you run into like literally all of them when you're just traversing through. Like how is it even an option? What would you do? Just like run away from one and leave them? It's just not Just not a very necessarily well thought out thing. Is what I'm trying to say. Apothecary satchel, lovely. Oh, there's a small pearl in there. I haven't seen very many of those. They must be a rare alchemical ingredient. That was an alchemical ingredient, I'm pretty sure, which means you can eat the small pearl. Ugh. I don't know about all that now. Don't know about eating a small pearl. I mean, you definitely could, but at the same time, I just don't think it would be in your best interest, if you're asking me. Could you even digest a pearl? I don't know. Driftshade Refuge. On and on we go into the night, into the what am I saying? Into the fort, I guess you could say, the lair of our greatest enemy, the Silver Hand, who are total assholes, by the way. I think I mentioned that before. Got him. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I did not mean to hit you at all, bro. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I wonder. Okay, so steel greatsword, orcish dagger. They still fighting? Yeah, there's still one left. Surprised there wasn't like a Silver Hand leader here. Honestly, like, that is kind of surprising. Because you would expect that, wouldn't you? Not sure why you wouldn't. Let's see. Alright. Just going through some notifications. Ode to the Tundra Striders, the real Baron Zaya. I already have both of those, so I don't need any more. Let's take all those fragments. Nice. Were those all of the fragments of Wuthrad? They might have been. I think they might have been like literally all of them. Or at least the majority of them anyway. Oh yes, here's a grindstone, an anvil, and a workbench. All the things that we need to make and improve some armor and weapons. Is there anything on us immediately that we can improve? I don't know if there is. No, there's not. And I don't think we have enough to make anything dwarven right now. Might be wrong, but yeah, no, we don't have enough. The one thing that we need now to complete our set is the dwarven helmet. And the only thing we need for that is 2 dwarven metal ingots. Now we can make some jewelry now. Some very valuable jewelry too. 380. Anything above 380? Huh, 830 silver emerald. Let's go ahead and make the 380. 2 of them. 3 of them. Well, damn, making jewelry actually gives you quite a boost with the smithing. I didn't realize how much of a boost you got from that. Damn. So let's go ahead and open up this door, and let's return to Jorvaskr, where we can bring the fragments of Wuthrad. As I look away for a split second and run into a wall. Open up Skyrim and let's return ourselves to Jorvaskr. I'm telling you, man, you can get lost in the land of Skyrim. I mean, this is something that most gamers already know, but oh man, you can really get carried away in Skyrim. You can kill a lot of time in Tamriel. When your magic or stamina bar flashes, it means you can't perform the action you just attempted. Yeah, basic stuff. I'll bet. I shall. I mean, I was gonna go up there anyway, but yeah, I know this. Oh boy, this is. Damn it, Freya, I'm getting to that. I actually found this out recently. There's a way with Thorald Greymane, the guy like the Stormcloak soldier who got captured and is being held by the Thalmor, um, the Thalmor. Lovely funeral procession here for Codlac, the Harbinger of the Companions. Beautiful setup. Yep. Oh, who's lighting it? Oh, Aella's lighting the funeral pyre. Now, this is not the last that we'll see of Codlac because you still have to talk to his spirit, um, and you can actually get him into Sovereign Let us withdraw. I do. I do have them. I return them with honor. Oh, a small favor. Sure. Be my pleasure. I did not ask to talk to him. I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's see here. Let's just go ahead and get this stuff done because it doesn't take a lot of time. I mean, we're right here in the vicinity, so no reason that we can't get it done. Go through his stuff. Go through his stuff. I forget exactly what exactly it is that happens with Wuthrad. Oh well, we're getting the last piece now, and I think that Yorlin actually is able to put it back together, and you can actually wield Wuthrad as a weapon, which is pretty badass. Because honestly, like I know that I said my character. I know I said that my character is more of a great sword kind of guy, but hey, battle axes are pretty cool too. I like battle axes because, and war axes as well with one-handed, because the axe weapons are really a happy medium. They deal more damage than the great swords, but they're not as fast. They're faster than the war hammers, but don't do quite as much damage. They're just a good happy medium. Codlac's Journal. In my dream, I see the line of Harbingers start with Ysgramor. Each of them ascends to Sovereign Guard until we come to Tyrfig, who first turned us to the ways of the beast. So basically, okay, I'm going to keep this journal because it's really interesting insight into, take the unusual gem. That's part of the Baron Zaya deal right there. Okay, can we? Okay, that's still considered stealing. Makes sense. That is Codlac's quarters after all. Eventually we will become Harbinger of the Companions, in which we probably should be able to take all that stuff at that point. But yeah, I mean, Kodlak, I mean, earlier in the quest, he expresses how regretful he is that, um, that they're werewolves, and the whole deal with Skyrim is, you have afterlives, and depending on what you did in life, what your beliefs are, and a number of other factors, you will go to different places after you die. And for Nords, they go to Sovngarde, which is basically like a giant mead hall where they can revel in their stories and, have great battles and whatnot. I am back. I have his fragment. Yep, this is true. Let's meet the circle. I believe they're going to discuss kind of, what to do from here as far as it pertains to trying to lift the curse. Yeah, they're discussing the fact that Kodlak didn't want to be a werewolf because, like I was saying, if you're a werewolf and you die as a werewolf, then you go to the hunting grounds of Lord Hirsine in the afterlife, which that's not a bad deal if you like that, but Kodlak's whole deal was that he was a true Nord in his words, and he wanted to be in the mead hall of Sovngarde, which you actually get to go to Sovngarde in the main quest line. It's a pretty lit place. I can't blame him for not wanting to be there. I mean, damn, how the fuck did Yorling get in here? He rebuilt it. Yep, Yorlin rebuilt Wuthrad. Nice. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Wuthrad's a badass weapon. Ah, damn it. I guess we might as well. I said that I would stop the stream after we got that done, but honestly, like, I kind of want to, do this part of the quest because it's actually a hell of a lot of fun. And you'll see there with Wuthrad, it's got a little thing there in the description telling you that it's especially deadly to elves. Now, what that means is when you use it against high elves, dark elves, wood elves, and even orcs, because orcs used to be elves, it will do extra damage to those races. Oh, and it also does extra damage to Falmer too. Yeah. I mean, just look at how badass that weapon is. I tell you what, though, I would like to complete my set and get myself a dwarven metal helmet. That's what I would like to do, if I can. I don't know though. Yeah, I don't. I need 2 dwarven metal ingots, and I just don't know if anybody here has 2 of them for sale. I can go in here really quick and see if they have them, but I don't know if it's been enough time for them to restock to the point where they would have them. We'll just have to wait and see. It's not that big of a deal if they don't. Oh, they do! Take them all. Nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That might actually be enough for us to not only build the Dwarven helmet, that might also be enough for us to build a Dwarven greatsword, which I don't think it would be quite as powerful as Wuthrad, I am going to use Wuthrat on the quest. Make no mistake. Dwarven helmet. Well, I can't even build the greatsword yet, so it's no point. Dwarven helmet. Let's build it. And we have enough to improve it as well, so perfect. Absolutely perfect. And that'll just make us stronger as a warrior. Better equipment and whatnot. Let's go ahead and sell it to Adrian while we're here. Let's go ahead and sell it. And then we'll also sell that deer pelt because apparently we can't use it. We'll sell the horse hide. I think that's everything we'll sell for now. Alright, let's go with the companions, and where is this place they're going to exactly? I forget it. Okay, it's up here. Ysgrimor's tomb, that's right. Let's just go up to the Winterhold Imperial Camp. And I think, you know what we'll do? Let's go to Dawnstar. And here's the way I'm going to handle this. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream for tonight. We're just going to save in Dawnstar, and we'll pick up from there tomorrow. I think I will play Skyrim again tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, of course, will be at 9 o'clock. I've actually got a countdown to it on my Twitch page, so lots of changes being made. It can help you get a better idea of like when I'm going to actually be live and when I'm streaming. If you just go to my Twitch channel and you'll see the countdown up there. Well, fuck. Apparently we have to deal with a dragon before we end tonight, so let's go ahead and postpone that. Unless, of course, the dragon just ends up flying away. Kind of have to wait and see what he decides to do. Yeah, he's kind of just... Okay, yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's gonna decide to be here, I guess. Why are you looking at me, bro? Why? What's the point of that? What did I ever do to you, man? I did absolutely nothing to you, that's what. Why don't you land on the ground? Oh, okay. Thank you. You're not the only one that can breathe fire, bitch. Got him. Slay the dragon, and that gives us an extra dragon soul. And an extra 201 gold. How about that? Ending the stream with a bang. That's what we like to see. So, like I said, I'll be back at it again tomorrow at 9 p.m. And thank you all so much to everyone that tuned in tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the changes that I have made here. You'll probably see some more tweaks in the future as far as the layout and as far as how it actually looks. But thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, with the help of our golden dwarven armor here, stay golden, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Or I suppose later today at this point. Stay golden, everyone.